The old hotel stood on a hill, like a giant dark monster watching the town below. Its windows were like empty eyes, and its pointed roof looked like a witch's hat. My friends, Liam, Maya, Chloe, and I, Sam, thought it would be a fun place to explore. We dared each other to spend a night there. A storm was rolling in, making the sky a bruised purple. We pushed open the heavy wooden door. It creaked so loudly it sounded like a scream. Dust danced in the slivers of light from our flashlights, and cobwebs hung from the ceiling like ghostly decorations. It was the perfect place for a spooky adventure, or so we thought. We found the front desk covered in a thick layer of dust. An old guest book was left open. The last entry was dated almost 50 years ago. A shiver crawled down my spine, but I didn't want my friends to think I was scared.
"Let's find the coolest room," his voice echoing in the vast silent lobby.
We raced up the grand staircase, its carpet worn and faded. The air grew colder with every step we took. Hallways stretched out like long, dark tunnels. Most of the room numbers were faded or gone, but one door at the very end of the hall had a shiny brass number on it. 13.
Room 13? That's bad luck.
It's just a number, Maya. Don't be such a scaredy cat.
She pushed the door open. It swung inward without a sound, which was somehow creepier than a creak. The room was large, with a big four-poster bed, a dusty wardrobe, and a cracked mirror on the wall. A single window looked out at the storm, which was now raging outside. Rain lashed against the glass and thunder boomed, shaking the old hotel to its foundations. We decided this would be our room for the night. We were all trying to act brave, but I could see the worry in everyone's eyes. We settled in, using our sleeping bags on the floor because the bed looked like it was a million years old. We told ghost stories to pass the time, each one trying to be scarier than the last. But as the night grew deeper, our laughter faded. A strange feeling washed over the room, a heavy silence that felt like someone was holding their breath, waiting. Liam tried to make a joke, but his voice cracked. Suddenly, the door, which we had left slightly ajar, slammed shut with a deafening bang. We all jumped. The lock clicked, a final metallic sound that echoed in the sudden dead quiet. We were trapped. Panic set in immediately. Liam lunged for the door, twisting the old brass knob with all his might. It wouldn't budge.
"It's locked! It's really locked!"
He yelled, his voice trembling. We all took turns trying, pushing and pulling, but it was no use. The door was sealed shut as if it were made of solid stone. The storm outside howled like a hungry wolf, and the only light came from our flickering flashlights. We were stuck inside room 13, and the fun adventure had officially turned into a nightmare. Chloe, who had been so brave before, was now pale and quiet, her eyes wide with fear as she stared at the locked door. That's when we first heard it, a soft sound, like someone